Hello everybody, my name is Farmer Phil, and in today's video we're doing something I've been waiting for so long. I can't even remember how long it's been, but it has been a while. It has been quite some time. It's definitely over a year. But in today's video, the 3690 is coming home. I know people keep messaging, where is it? Did I sell it? Where is it gone? It's been in the shed for over a year now. Fill you in straight away now. Cross shaft seal in the back end is gone, and it's like a sieve. She leaks oil constantly. It's not when it's warm, when it's cold, and it's a massive job to get it done. And at long last, the planets have aligned, and my uncle, who's a mechanic, is coming up tomorrow to start into it. But there'll be a couple of us at it because it is a massive job to get this done, and it has been long overdue. I've missed this tractor dearly. So what we're going to do now is see, can we get her started? So I disconnected the battery leads when I parked it up here. So whether it's going to start now or not is, I suppose, the debate. There's only one way to find out. You just hold that there, try. She'll pull all the wires out. We're going to see now, will she go when I reconnect her? So we're going to see, will she turn over now? Because there's no back end oil in it. So I know whether I need to bring the battery back. It's engine oil. As you can tell, the bit that was left in it has come out of it. We'll have lights. And just see, does she turn over? Can't help but feel like it's something else there and that's not clicking. So if the battery's dead, them lights will be dulling more. Have a play around and see what we can figure out. So she's turning. I didn't film it, we got her turning, so she will start. But the problem I have is she's boxed in, well and truly boxed in. 590 is not going to start. Not even going to try it. It's very hard started. So we need to bring up a tractor back up with us to move both of them and bring up hydraulic or back end oil for the tractor, and we get her home. And we also have to tidy up at home, so we might just go back and do the tidying up before we come back up to bring her back, so that we have the right spot to put her in. So yeah, but the theory was that the battery was going to be dead, but it's not, and that'll start it. So yeah, happy days. And now the moment of truth. So we have the oil finally in it. Time to see, is she going to start for me? Right, how many turns of the key or clicks? We should go first. It's a problem. Don't know, is it in the starter or the key? Something isn't making connection. There she is. Turned over, there's our tick over there. It's smoky. We're alive, we're running. It's time to get her home. It feels good to be back. Oh man, it feels good to be back. She's kept pretty well for being in the shed. So I have the unit gone out here, sent off, see can I get it repaired, because it's not working. But you know, oh yeah, it's good to be back in the familiar settings at a 3690. Oh yeah, back into my baby, back into my tractor. Nice to be back to the yard. We're going to bring it into the power washer. We're going to as good a washing as I can get on the back end and the front axle as possible. As what has to be done now is, probably said already, cross shaft seals in the back end, which is major hitch off, the half axles off, cab propped, A-frame down. There's a bit to it. And then the other job that has to be done is my front pinion shaft is completely wore. So I have a new front pinion shaft to go in, and because we're going to that extent, all new king parents, track rod ends, bushings, the whole rebuilding, you could say, the front axle, so that I hopefully don't have to go there again. So it's a good bit of work to be done, quite a bit of money spent, but we're going to leave her right. We're going to leave her ready for some hard labour. Let's be on home.
I can feel it in my bones. I can feel you getting weaker. You can hear it in my tones. And you can feel it in the speakers, yeah. And I can see the way you flex. Every drop I wanna savor. And if I tell you what's next, I put the body on retainer. And I know, and I know, and I know, and I know we're good enough. And we go, and we go.
And that's her washed up. Now she's not clean as in bonnets and windows and stuff, but she is clean back end underneath hitch as best as I could. And no doubt there'll be more crap when we start ripping it, but my uncle should be here in about half an hour-ish. So going to prepare in front of the workshop, because yes, we have to work outside, so fingers crossed there's no much rain. There's supposed to be no rain tomorrow. There could be some rain this evening or tonight, so fingers crossed there's not a whole lot. I'd love to be in the workshop, but that 1200 is in the way. And yes, we should actually get Father Phil's hoping next week he's going to make a stab at getting another bit done, but I got to clean up in front of the door there, move a few bits, and then we'll be ready to go. But I have to do this. She's well warmed up now. Mine has been flowing through her. I just can't help myself. Can't help myself. Just. We go get ready to start it. And she has entered the operating theatre. So my uncle may want to move it left or right or forward or back or whatever, so while I'm waiting for him to come, I'm going to start taking off the hitch. So there's all these bits, and start taking off the lift arms and things I know how to do, because hitch, lift, all is coming off. Since we bought the tractor, this tractor has had a leak. We originally thought it was a 4-wheel drive shaft seal. Turned out it wasn't. Then we realised it's cross shaft seal. Wasn't too bad, but progressively got worse and worse and worse and worse. And it's a problem. Like currently, you can already see oil starting to drip down from under it. And it's not water, that's the oil running out of it. I just got to the point where she just couldn't hold oil. A couple of days, your back end was empty. It's unsustainable. So she was parked. I think the last time we seen the 3690 in a video was when we were dyna testing, and that day I had to go get 2 drums of oil to do the dyna test, and then pump it back, park it and pump it back out of it. So yeah, it's been a nightmare. It's been a long journey to get this far. And also, because to do this job, the cross shaft seals are in there. No, they're up there. They're up there. The cross shaft seals are up both sides there. The hitch has to come off, and because the hitch is coming off, it's a good opportunity to go and put a brand new Dramone hitch on it. So I have a brand new Dramone hitch ordered in D&E McHugh's, and that should be here next week. So when we take the hitch off, that won't be going back on. One step closer to the big square baler. The next thing to get the big square baler on it is to change out the 540 for 1000, the 1000 speed 21 spline. The only issue I have with that is Father is very much against it, because there's a common thing with these tractors when you go to change that shaft, that you could drop a bearing in the back end, or worse, drop a ball out of a bearing in the back end, which Father Phil was like, no, don't change it, don't change it. So yeah, we'll get around that one eventually. The cost of what the parts and the hitch and everything is over 5 grand. That's 5,400 is what I put into the tractor this time round, and that's not including labour to get the work done. So yeah, it's not cheap, but the 3690 is my dream tractor, my favourite tractor, my tractor. It'll be well worth it. It's just a bit of a sting at the minute now, spending that much on the tractor. When I get that done, then all that's really left that I'd love to get done is rims painted. I'd love to get new black plates there, I have a door to change, and then just the cab. The cab has gone a bit shoddy, like it's there. Like if I could get someone that had redo the B pillars on the cab, I think that's all that really needs to be done. Maybe a bit of a sandblast, tidy up on the cab. Anyways, I'm gonna stop ranting, raving, start taking off stuff off the back of it.
We're moving up. We still got the fun. Hey, it never left. We still got the fun. It never left us.
And it turns out the planets have not aligned today. My uncle's he's a qualified mechanic and he got called out in an emergency breakdown or something, so he's not going to make it up this evening. But he said he'll be up tomorrow morning. So hopefully tomorrow the planets align. But I'm just going to finish taking off the lift arms and then I'm going to go back topping. Yeah. And the planets have aligned. The uncle is up and his son as well giving a hand, and the star has been made. The star has been made. So wheel off, finish taking off the lift arms from that side. So yeah. And for the sake of all that had to be done, I thought I had this better washed. Turns out it wasn't as well washed as I thought. But all that had to be done was a hole put in the casting for the lift, for the sister for the lift, that you could slide that out through it. And that would save a lot of hassle, but it's not enough. But then at the same time you put a big hole into the casting for the lift, probably take a lot of the strength out of the steel. So he's here, the planets are aligning, and we're going to get this fixed at long. So next to come off is what, this pin here is seized.
That's seized, so we have to take off this circlet.
Yeah.
And we'll leave the pin and the ram behind when we pull the half axle.
Yes.
You have to jack this up first, take off these.
Get the cab to stay up then.
The cab to stay up. All we need is just get it out under get this out under that.
Yes.
So it doesn't have to go up that far. Like
it just has to go up half an inch or that, just
yeah.
Yeah.
And we leave the ram with this. Just pull the pin when we have this off. We'll be able to pull the pin out.
And then the inside bit then has to come out then to get...
The inside bit has to come out then to be able to get this out to do the...
Get the cross shaft.
Yeah.
And we'll have to do both sides.
At the same time.
At the same time.
Probably. I'll see. I'm not really sure, but I'll see. Maybe the cross shaft might come out.
I come out that side and then be able to...
And then go back out the other side to the other side.
I want to be able to fish it in from the other side kind of thing, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
We won't panic here just yet.
We're back now. So I had to go sort how a lot of cattle would live, and the time lapse ran out just as we're about to take off that first half axle. So first half axle is off. The oil in it was choice to say the least, but everything seems fine. There's no filings or that, it's just definitely want to be changed. So the cab is propped, secured, hitch is off, ready for the mount. I'm just getting ready now to take off the far half axle, as both half axles have to come off to be able to take off the A-frame. So this piece here is an A-frame, so that the cross shafts there can be taken out, and then these have to be taken out as well. Do they have to be taken off or just moved out? The brakes.
Brakes, one of them has to be taken off.
One has to be taken off to get it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're taking this one because there's a big pipe in the way on that side.
Yes.
So we're going to leave that okay because the brake disc is okay. That'll just go back together.
Yeah.
We're going to pull this one out all the way to bring the bar disc.
Bring the aye. And all for the want of a little hole there to stick in.
Yeah.
Anyways, other than that, it's all looking not too bad. Oh well, apart from one of the cab mounts is broke.
That's easy fix, Philip.
Yeah, in comparison, it's nothing major. Yeah, but yeah, getting there. Batterfield's just washing off the other side. Very hard washer with the wheel on, but just tidying it up.
Stay down level. Take another small bit away. Right back. 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 Back.
Solid.
Easy enough. Make sure we're able to carry that now.
That heavy, is it? Right?
Yeah, yeah. And free, not free. Shoot them off.
That's very good, Derek.
Yeah, that's new. That's new.
Fucking very good. The other one looks as good.
Someone put that back, couldn't get a shaft. In fairness for what he's doing, he can call it himself now. Well, we'll call it when we talk to Murphy.
So we had to do a fly-in, I don't know what you call it. Went to go rescue Liv, just calves got away in her, but got back and you say we have a problem. I have a problem.
Yeah, you have a problem.
I have a problem.
I have no problem.
You've no problems.
None whatsoever. None whatsoever. No problem is there.
Who's ringing me now? Liv. Oh, geez, what's wrong now? So, both half axes, both brakes. Geez, everything is off now.
So, just turn around that for a minute. So, he disappears. And he disappears with the camera.
Went and disappeared with the camera.
And I listen, my 3690 is broken, I can't use it.
Yeah.
Well, you missed all the good action.
Right.
Everything ready for back.
Yeah, but
Your shaft is
what part of it is?
here.
And look. See the gears?
Oh,
Not putting that back.
I'm putting that back.
yeah,
And the seal is as well.
yeah. Oh, was she letting oil out then?
No, she might have been mixing a bit between the two, but
Yeah.
it wouldn't have been a problem.
Can we get one?
I haven't got.
Oh, grand. But it'll be.
I'm collecting it tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
That seal as well.
And the same. We'll have to know that could be a double or a single seal. Yeah, no, I'll keep him.
Yeah,
He has it below. He's got to look to make sure he has it.
yeah. Is the other one all right here?
But it's fine. Perfect.
Is there any gear in the reduction hub then from that, or
No, everything's fine. There's something's wrong.
that's the cross shaft?
That's the cross shaft.
That
I'll
there.
pull that with my hand.
There's a bit of wear in it.
No. Nothing.
Is there?
Nothing. That's the real shiny bits of the seals around.
Yeah.
There's where your oil was leaking. That O-ring there is like flint.
Yeah.
I didn't take it out because I had no camera here and...
Did you save any of me oil?
Yeah, 2.5 drums.
Oh, grand.
I didn't take it out because you kind of want to get all this on camera, you know.
Yeah.
And when you're for the camera, I don't know you can do about it. No, you can examine that. That O-ring has gone square.
Yeah. Yeah, now you can feel it in your hand.
It's
gone
actually,
square.
this O-ring is fine.
Outer O-ring.
Yeah, this O-ring is fine.
It's the inner O-ring that's
The
gone.
inner O-ring was gone on both sides. That's probably why that tractor was sold at that time.
Because she was leaking.
Couldn't keep back in down.
Yeah. But no, it wasn't as bad. It was only in the
Them
last year.
O-rings
Yeah.
is all is required to replace it. And I think they're £7 a side, 14 quid
Yeah.
for the O-rings.
For all this ripping.
For all that ripping, but we're putting it back now with new bushings as well.
Yeah.
Because I was advised to put new bushings in when we're putting it back.
And we have, that's the new ones
That's
there.
the new bushing with the new O-rings in it.
Yeah.
Mind you, I think I bought them twice somehow.
Yeah, we did, yeah. We did buy them twice. Because they got lost.
They got lost, did they?
Oh, they did.
Lost, yeah.
And I nearly bought them a
Somebody-
third time too.
someone-
Did
someone
someone's come off Murphy's? No.
No. Someone went recycling.
I was just tidying up the mess.
Yeah. There you have it.
She's fully ripped now.
Well, she's ready for back. We're ready for back now, boss. Only we only can go back on one side.
Yeah, because that has to be.
Unless you want to head for Enniscorthy now. What do you want there now? This fella's struggling. I can see this. I can see the sweat on his brow.
So yeah. I suppose it's only a minor
Pulled out with my hand.
technicality.
But the reason we can't, we had to take the two sides off is there's a washer on each end
Yeah.
and a nut, and you can't get next to near without taking the whole half
A
shaft.
whole lot off. I suppose when you told me first about the job, you said there's cab off, tank off.
No, I never said cab off.
I said tank off.
No, never tank off. Just the two half shafts.
Find oil filters now and change them while everything is off.
What's in there? Double seal. Single.
Yeah.
So seal
You
on
can
that.
see where it's starting to eat into.
Two seals back to back. Yeah, that's what he told me.
Two mechanical seals.
That one is fucked.
Yeah.
And she did work and changed the last time.
I can head to Wexford.
When you back from there?
Well, that's it. It's a 3 hours, 6 hour drive, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll have it back tonight.
I'll be back at 7.
We'll be back at 7 o'clock.
Sure, whatever you want.
It's up to you, Sam.
Oh, what else am I going to do? I'm going to stand here.
Well, you could have stood here with the camera when we were ripping it when you wanted to see it that fresh. But
See
anyway.
it all coming apart.
Yeah, but sure, I can see it going back together and whatnot. Sure, look, it is what it is. You have to make it up as you go along.
Around you, eat it, yeah.
To me, to you, to me, to you. Just the A-frame going back. So, anyways, I'm about to head off to Wexford to get the bits so we can get this back together tonight. So, I have 5 hours of a drive ahead of me now. So I leave the camera here with someone to film whatever bit they can get back.
Spielberg out.
Yeah, Eric, he's not doing it, no.
So how we getting
a lot of
on?
good things is done, don't you?
Yeah,
How we done? Sure, you're ready for the wheel.
oh, that's good. Almost done.
But if you to finish it off.
It'll still be there in the next 10 years if you left me to do it.
The two mechanics are resting themselves now. So what he's doing right now?
Waiting on parts. You could make a cup of tea in here. We'll have a cup of tea.
I'm not having a cup of tea. I'm not making you stuff.
This one is used a 4 o'clock break, so I'm about to give him a 4 o'clock break. Yeah.
Do you have to do after this? No, Eric's like, you go do some videoing for Philip because he's not here.
You're
Said half an hour, the football match was over, so I said I'd come out and see what you were doing.
You're Miss Spielberg, yeah.
Huh?
He's Spielberg, so why are you?
Oh, we're waiting for the shaft for the other side. This side is ready to go back together.
Yeah, he's on his way back. He'll be
Well,
here in about an hour and a half.
We're not putting the wheel on because he has a new hitch coming for it and it'll be easier to put on another wheels, so we'll just put it back together with the wheels.
There you go. Great update.
What time we leave at? Just after 1, wasn't it? 6 hours later, we are back with the piece that was missing. Not missing, but broke. So they're just trying to get the circlip on, is it?
Yeah.
So yeah, we drove all the way to Wexford and back, but we'll have it back together this evening.
That's it.
Punch.
Get your punch there. You want a punch? Yeah.
So we went to Murphy's in Wexford and we got that shaft which he had. Over 3690 or
It'll be any of them big-ish.
any of them big ones with the reduction hub.
With that same reduction system.
Yeah, and 2 mechanical seals. So means it'll be all back together this evening.
Are the wheels.
Bar the wheels. So because the Dramone hitch should be here Monday or Tuesday, we'll get it. All I need to get done is the front pinion shaft.
Now, one thing at a time. You.
How you fixed for next weekend?
Busy next again.
What is that blue stuff?
Gaskets maker. Seals.
It makes up for all the mistakes that he can make from time to time.
Oh, you. Oh, buddy, it seals stops the eye coming out.
Keep the eye now.
Half axle back on now.
Yeah.
There's cab mounts.
Ready for the hitch now.
Yep. But overall, what was the experience of it? Because it's a long time waiting and being dreaded to be done.
Well, it's not hard. It never was going to be hard.
Yeah.
The hardest job of doing that was getting that right.
Yeah.
All your props. So it was safe.
Yeah. Just for anyone who is wondering, she's fully blocked up underneath on the middle, so she's not hanging on the jacks.
No. Plus she's also scorched on the front axle, so she can't pivot anyway.
She's
also
two timbers shoved under to stop the front, the cab, or what would you say, the chassis pivoting on the front wheels.
No, the axle rocking.
Axle rocking,
pivoting.
yeah. So it's as good as it's going to get.
And like your timbers are not just the timber on top of the timber, the timbers are all interlocked.
Yeah.
So they can't.
Jenga.
What?
Jenga.
Jenga, yeah. They can't slip, they can't move. It's the only way to do it. But it just that was the longest job we had. And the whole thing was getting
Secured. There's the rain. All in all, not too bad.
Not too bad at all.
That's it. There. Yeah, 100%. Now, that's the Dramone hitch. Picked up our D&E McHugh's for the 3690. Happy days. That's the hitch for the 3690 picked up. A brand new Dramone hitch. Cost a few pound. It went up a good bit since the ploughing, but Dramone hitch now is hard bet. They make a great job of the 3690. Big thanks to McHugh's. That's where we bought it. There's a huge pile of stuff in the pound at the minute to do. The right pile of stuff. But yes, we will be on back to the yard now and see about getting this fitted onto the 3690. So yeah, just go and leave her safe now. Never just trusted the old hitch that was on it. She's a bit worn, but new Dramone hitch. It's gonna last it for all of my time anyways, I'd like to think. Anyways, yeah, we'll be on. So, lid off the box. She's completely wrapped up. A brand new Dramone hitch. Oh, I can't get it opened. Yeah, there's not much point opening it because it's going to be a few days before we get put on, so all me linkages, all me bits and bobs to put on to the 3690. So she's waiting. We're just waiting a few days so we can get it put on it, and then it's done right. It's done. That's the whole thing. And it's going to make the tractor more useful. She's going to be more comfortable, ancillary, more comfortable. A lot of different jobs. We may put the stone picker on it. The big one is I'd love to put the big square baler on it, but it's a great way of rising Father Phil at the minute. Is the tractor on these tractors to change from your 540 to 1000, there's no levers or anything. You have to change this input shaft or output shaft. So you have your circlip open and you pull that out, you put in 1000 speed 21 spline, and she'll run the big square baler. But the problem is, and it was a common thing on these tractors, is if the internal where the input shaft output shaft goes in, when you pull that out, they had a tendency of dropping bearings or dropping things out, and when they do that, then it becomes a massive job to try and get into the back end to rectify it. So Father Phil is just like, no, you're not changing it. But you are rise of, and it's a good thing to say, just no, we'll change the shaft, but yeah, no, get this hitch on it, then the wheels back on it, and she's ready to go. Still have to do the front on her, so that's another day's job, literally, because the whole thing has to be dropped off. And actually it's a big enough job that, especially compared to the 3075, because everything's just bigger tractor. Getting there. I was hoping that this video would finish with the hitch on and maybe the front axle done, but I really shot myself in the foot by putting up the teaser that this week we're going to have a video on the 3690 going again, and now I just feel like kind of have to, because if I don't, yeah, I just feel like I have to, even though I'm not finished. Huh? I am talking to myself in the hen house. Yeah, I just want to finish talking to myself. Should probably edit that in too. Anyways, yeah, I'd hoped I was going to, but I shot myself. But anyways, we'll make it a two-parter, put on the hitch, and then whenever we get the front axle done. Yeah, one other thing. The 16th of July, Oldcastle show is on. We're going to Oldcastle show, so it's Sunday next week, and we'll be going with a lot of chickens. I think Mother Phil's bringing a lot of bacon and stuff. I think myself and Liv are going to be judging the young farmers competition. You know, there's going to be quite a bit of stuff, and I'm looking forward. We're bringing chickens. I'm looking forward to going. I haven't showed chickens in quite some time, and I have some nice chickens there, so we're going to be making a video today. I'm going to make a video preparing chickens and that. I don't know whether people want to see it, but I'm quite fond of chickens, the poultry, so that's what we're going to be doing. If anyone, so we'll be there along as well with our stand with the merchandise and beef and honey and jam and stuff. So you can come to Oldcastle show Sunday the 16th of July. We'll be there. And if you are looking to get stuff entered, I'm pretty sure the entries are still open. I think they're open until next week anyways. You can head to Oldcastle show. I'd probably leave a link in the description below. But yeah, very much looking forward to it. Haven't showed chickens in some time. I'll leave it at that for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. A big job, but we'll finally have it done. I'm a long time waiting to get that cross shaft seals done. It's finally done. Now it's hitch on, wheels on, get some work done, then get the front axle done, and then the biggest thing that I want to do, I have a new door to go on it, but the cab. The last thing I'll be doing with the 3690 after this is the cab. If anyone can point me in the direction of someone who can do cabs, that I can just send the tractor off and get the cab redone, like just re-steeled or whatever has to be done and sprayed, let me know. The other thing that has to be done too is this panel here is rotten. That's the only other panel I have to get changed. After that, then the tractor's finished. I won't have anything else to do with it. Debating about putting a front links on it to make use of the stone picker, because currently there's no front links, so it makes it a bit harder for when you're picking stones. You can't bring the stone fork with you for the big ones, but anyways, I'm going to finish the video this time. Hope you enjoyed today's video. As always, please like and subscribe to the channel. Videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday. But we're nearly there. We're nearly ready to go again. Looking forward to getting a good bit of work done with her. Anyways, that's it for me. Good luck.